Hello, welcome back to an extra, like I said at the end of the last 35-minute video, an extra for Murdered Soul Suspect. We're going to go look for the remaining heirlooms. Not sure, I think we need 2 or 3. The first one is apparently where that guided tour is. Excuse me.
Come on, man. It can't be that hard.
Yep, there's that one there we already got. There's Y'all, which would be this one.
The oldest part of the graveyard, which was founded in the 60s.
And now we're supposed to look for one that was on a bed, which I think we already got. A bed in a corner. When you jump off of a platform. Is it this one? Nope. But it's one of these beds in here. Near a window. Stop that. Okay, can't get over to there from here. Okay, nope. That looks like the right place, and I think we've already got that one. Okay. Okay, so we need to go to the exit. Turn right.
No one should end up like this.
I wish I could agree, but it's all my fault. I let people believe that I was something I'm not. They called me a war hero, but I was just a coward. For years, I'd retell gruesome war stories of how I crushed the enemy. But they were just lies I told in exchange for free drinks at the bar. I never saw any combat.
Well, you pissed somebody off to get here.
He was going to expose me for the fraud I was. So I tried to kill him.
But he found out before you could do it.
He and some buddies dragged me out here and left me to die. No one ever came looking for me. Too ashamed, I suppose.
Don't be so hard on yourself. I've put away men a lot worse than you.
Yep. There's worse than telling lies for a free drink. Okay. There's a gate. Ah, shaky gate. Two more. Okay. Turn the street, turn right, then go straight ahead for a bit. We already got that one. I think I got that one as well. Okay. Oh no, we already came this. We came from this way. This is going to be a little bit of a longer one, isn't it? We already got this one, but yeah, we already got that one. Okay.
This is Travis the Ghost Trapper, and we are in Salem, Massachusetts. Now, because of the scary history of this town, it's a hotbed for ghosts. Are some of the tortured souls, the screaming phantasms from this town's past, still haunting this graveyard?
Screaming phantasms? Travis?
Don't you think that's a little over the top? Okay, cut! Dwayne, how many times have I...
Okay. Let's go again to the crime scene. Excuse me. There's a grate nearby that you can remove. Okay. To the bank. Teleport to the other side. Aha. That's tricky. Close to the trees. Close to the place where you found Ronan and his cigarettes. Those cancer sticks are going to drive Ronan to an early grave. I know it's something he enjoys, but I had to confront him today. I said, if you care about living to old age with me, you'll give up these damn things. He said he'd given up plenty for me, and that should be enough. Not exactly the most sensitive reply, but Ronan is Ronan, and I think he never imagined he would grow to old age, not with the life he lives. Now, the last one is off over here somewhere. Huh. Okay. Oh, I see. This is actually a lot trickier than I remember it being. This should be the last one. Okay.
I've always been a kleptomaniac. It's not that I was lazy or anything, I was just bored. Stolen goods were always more interesting to me. I could just look at whatever it was and relive the exciting memory of the theft itself. Sometimes I was worried that I'd get caught. Other times I was riding an adrenaline rush. But it wasn't until the last thing I ever stole that I truly felt afraid. I remember it like it was yesterday, despite the years I've been trying to forget it. My friends and I snuck into a graveyard to drink a few beers like we normally did on a boring weeknight. We headed for our usual spot, an old run-down mausoleum. Only this time it was locked. It seemed someone had finally taken an interest in the dead guy it belonged to and didn't appreciate us partying there. So we split up and went looking for a new place. Finally, I found another mausoleum, and one of its walls had begun to crumble away, but I squeezed through. The inside looked the same as all the others, except for one thing. Lying there, On top of the central tomb was a dusty frame that contained a wreath made of elaborately braided rope. Knowing that antiques were valuable, I took it. I figured I'd wait a week before selling it in case anyone reported it stolen. So when I got home, I hid it at the top of my closet and went to sleep. That night, I had horrible nightmares of a dead-faced hag with rotting flesh. No matter how many times I woke up, she always found her way back into my dreams. Over the next few days, the nightmares got worse. I'd wake up only to find clumps of my hair missing and my scalp bleeding. I chalked it up to stress and feelings of guilt about stealing from the graveyard. So the next day I went to a pawn shop to sell the wreath and be done with it.
Oops.
I could feel a shiver run down my spine when the pawnbroker informed me that the wreath wasn't made from a rope at all. It was actually made from the human hair of a deceased loved one, as was customary in the late 1800s. I wanted the nightmares to stop, so I sold it to him. Unfortunately, it didn't work that way. Now, I spend my time trying to track it down, hoping to return it so I can finally get some sleep.
Okay. We have not found many of the Eternal Flame ones yet. And there are 3 more. There's probably 1 at each location. Salem's history. Okay, so that'll do. And I think I'm gonna walk us out of the cemetery. So the next time we hit continue, it will be at the we'll be in the town. We'll be ready to go on to the rest of the story. This isn't a very long game. I think it's about 15 hours, judging by the time I had listed as having played it. Maybe 12. We're gonna have to teleport through here.
This is Travis the Ghost Trapper, and we are in Salem, Massachusetts.
I'm just smiling at that because it reminds me of something. From a Chronicles of Darkness game, really. I played a Geist. Got a little bit incensed at some ghost hunters who were rather jerks. Ended up shooting one in the foot. A lot of them ended up dying, not because of me. There was, oh, that's where the flask is. There was
Here we are in the oldest part of the graveyard.
supernatural serial killer going on. Gee, coincidence. There are a lot of people in this graveyard at night. I'm not talking about the ghost either. Did I talk to you already?
You okay?
I don't know. I was so drunk. We both were. One minute her hands were all over me, the next, I'm in the water. By the time I got back up here, she was gone.
She pushed you?
No, nothing like that. Like I said, I had one too many and lost my balance. I just didn't expect to find her missing when I got back. Something must have scared her off.
Yeah, like your floating corpse.
What?
Forget it.
Yep, you died. And you don't know it. Okay, heading back into the streets. And we'll end this extra. And for now, I think that'll be it. Talk to you later.